What's up, guys? My name's Mark.
My name's Frank.
祝你们大家情人节快乐！
今天是情人节，我们在英国，然后我和 Mark 等一下要去街头做一个采访，看一下英国当地人是怎么度过情人节的，以及他们对情人节的看法。我们走吧
Let's go.
OK.
Do you know what we celebrate in England a week from now?
I've no idea. What do we celebrate?
It's on the 14th of February.
Oh, Valentine's Day.
情人节
Valentine's Day?
Oh, something about Valentine's Day, maybe?
情人节。
对，情人节 Valentine's Day, that's right.
Valentine's Day.
Yes, that's correct. Valentine's Day.
情人节吗 ？Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Do you have a special someone?
I do.
有。没有。
你和你的男朋友在一起多久了？
半年多。没有。
No, but I'm working on it.
It's working on it, a work in progress, I like that.
No.
My boyfriend behind the camera.
So tell me about this person. What do you like about this person?
Ooh, he's funny, and he's smart, and he's handsome.
I mean, he's great. He's always helping me learn stuff. We do jiu-jitsu together. He taught me my berimbolo, everything I know. As far as like my butterfly guard, that's all from him.
The perfect partner.
Yes.
Sense of humour.
Sense of humor.
Kindness and caring.
当然是又帅又暖的，都喜欢，就是感觉还是比较看眼缘。
I would say guys which have manners, they are polite and they are honest, like or maybe they have a sense of humor.
Someone who's kind, generous, funny, got to have a sense of humour, fit inside and outside, so spiritually fit, physically fit, emotionally fit, so an all-rounder really.
Quite adventurous and likes to try new things, I think. And tall, dark and handsome.
Interest, the similar interest with me, and we can learn together, go out travel together or something.
So what do British people usually do on Valentine's Day?
Give cards, presents. When they send cards, if there's someone that they really love but they don't know how to say it, they send a sort of anonymous cards. Yeah, so it's a bit of subterfuge, a bit of mystery, maybe. People like buying meals, people like going out together, so it's quite a big thing.
I think most of the people just buy some chocolates or teddy bears and they give each other cards or they go out for dinner.
在我们国家，男孩子一般会送女孩子花，玫瑰花，然后女孩子送男孩子巧克力，然后一起吃个饭、看电影这样。
Send cards to each other, hearts, chocolate, dates.
We're comparing the UK with China today. In China, people will marry quite young for British people. So maybe 20 to maybe in their 30s as well. What do you think about that?
I think it's good, provided that people are committed, because you see it in other countries like Sri Lanka, we saw it there, and they married young and they were happy and they stayed in their relationship, whereas in this country here, I think it's more moving around all the time. So I think if you could go back in time and have that stability and people committed, it can only be to the good of the country.
Yeah, personally, I think definitely not before 25, because science tells us that the brain changes.
The science tells us.
Yeah, I read something that like you shouldn't marry before 25 because your brain isn't fully developed. And you do change as a person. I think marrying too young, you risk possibly higher risk of divorce, I don't know. I think you need to concentrate on your career and enjoy finding out what you want first. So.
I mean, what do you mean? My sister got married when she was 16, you know, it depends if you get pregnant, but I think they got married for like purely social reasons.
30之前不算早吧，就25到30都是正常年龄。对，超过30岁会比较感觉大了一点。
But I even think in China things seem to be changing a little bit slowly. But yeah, I think there's definitely a lot less focus on marriage. I think people they're developing their career, or they just like the freedom of being single for a lot longer. So I think maybe it's less important than it was in the past.
I think that's fine. Like if you love them, you can get married whenever you want to. Fine. But if you're not, then don't get married.
I think
like it's a bit early that if you get married at the age of 20. But because most of the people go for studies and they don't have so much time to do that. And I think in my country, most of the people get married at the age of 25 or 30.
It depends on the culture, and if it works and they stay around for a long time, then it's fine. It's whatever works.
Would you ever go on a blind date?
I have been on several.
Oh really? Tell me.
Mostly bad, mostly catfishes, a lot of catfishes.
What's a catfish?
I'm expecting one thing and I get another, you know. Not having seen the person, it being a blind date, having heard a great description, you know. Oh man, she's a solid 7, and then I get there and it's a doggo 3. Pretty terrible, yeah. That's why I just fuck dudes now.
Yes.
I'm not very interested in blind date because I'd like to date with a person I'm familiar with it. Blind date is a little weird for me. I think a little weird.
I feel like you should find your own partner rather than have someone find them for you, because then it's not really the same.
What we're looking to find out today is marriage important to European people, and specifically to you?
I think marriage isn't very important for European people these days. I think mostly people, at least for me, like I prefer to have quite a bit of flexibility, especially seeing it's, I think like 21 or 22 as well is really young to get married in Europe now. Maybe more like 30 is a more typical age now, I think, in Europe.
Well, eventually, yeah.
I'd say so, yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
I think it's not so important in European people, to be honest, because there are a lot of people that have long-term relationships and they do not get married because it's basically just an idea for European.
Have relationships changed in the last maybe 10 to 15 years?
I think so. I think people move on a lot quicker. There's not the stability there because we've got all different internet sites, and people don't necessarily want to date for a length of period. They just want to be dipping in and out of relationships.
So fewer people are more serious about relationships nowadays?
I think so, yes.
Okay, that's maybe a little bit sad, isn't it?
It is, yes, unfortunately, yes, but that's life.
Nowadays, 13 and 14-year-olds can have boyfriends and girlfriends. Was it like that when you were younger?
I think it probably was, because the interest is there at whatever age and whatever generation you're in. It's not going to stop, but I think it's more open now and more acceptable for youngsters to be in relationships. It was probably a bit more covert in my day and age.
What do you think of long-distance relationships?
I think they can work. I mean, you got Skype, you got FaceTime. I mean, Louis C.K. does mutual masturbation like that. Why can't you?
大家好，谢谢你们看我们的视频。我希望这个视频对你们的英文有点帮助。如果你们喜欢我们的话，记得关注我们在微博上英国哥。好。